it hurts whenever I stay. Is there another way? But it hurts even more when I go. You gotta let me know. Yeah, it hurts whenever I stay. Is there another way? But it hurts even more when I go.
Nagsunog ko din.
I'm screaming
Diba
out.
ah?
I'm screaming out.
Ako na ako mula.
Oh, the lilac snow drifting down so soft and slow outside my window. I watch it go. Oh, the lilac snow. Though the world may seem so still, it's coming in distant chill with memories of winters past, of the ones I wish would have lasted. Oh, the lilac snow tells secrets of long ago, of carols sung, of gifts we know. Oh, the lilac snow whispers softly on the wind as memories come flowing amongst the candles on the tree. Oh, soft light and night. with wonder and pure delight. Oh, the lilac snow tell secrets of long ago, of carol sung, of bittersweet known. Oh, the lilac snow whispers softly on the wind as memories go flowing. As the lilac snow falls along.
물부터 마셔. 응.
이건 먹기 아까워. 너무 귀여워. 먹어보겠다. 이거?
응.
이거 먹을 수 있는 거.
응. 이거 하나씩 붙였어, 엄마가. 있잖아.
Everybody makes mistakes, and 'cause no one can be perfect. It was just one kiss, but that don't justify it. I know what I did was wrong, but it's like I did it just to spite you, because all we ever do is fight. Oh, and I really think it's time we say goodbye. Baby, I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Baby, I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind. Always been like this. Remember when we were in love? You were always there for me, and we could talk for hours. I don't know what happened to us. Oh, 'cause we bring each other down right now, and I don't even know why. You know, I really think it's time we say goodbye. Baby, I'm too fed up with us. Can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Baby, I'm just too tired to talk. You don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind. See me walking out the door. It's better this way, you know this ain't working anymore. It's something that we should have done a long time ago. You know, I think we say goodbye. Maybe I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Maybe I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't want 'Cause it hurts whenever I stay. Is there another way? But it hurts even more when I go. You gotta let me know. Yeah, it hurts whenever I stay. Is there another way?
브로콜리.
Hurts even more when I go.
배 많이 고팠어?
엄청.
I'm screaming out. It's not about the walls you break it. 'Cause when you stop, the world keeps shaking.
콩나물 줘.
Want to be
콩나물 좀 맛있지 않아?
그냥 형이 콩나물 좋아하잖아.
난 친구를 기다려요. 난 친구 기다려.
'Cause it hurts whenever I stay. Is there another way? But it hurts even more when I go. You gotta let me know. Yeah, it hurts whenever I stay. Is there another way? But it hurts even more when I go. I'm screaming out. I'm screaming out. It's not love, it's a trap we fall in. Just like the war we fall in.
붕어빵.
Not love, it's a trap we fall in.
먹자. 슈크림.
It's not love, it's a trap